Well, obviously, we're very excited about the 3 points. We talk about rewarding ourselves in that locker room for a lot of hard work over the last couple months, and I think, and also rewarding the fans and getting to or making sure that this place is somewhere that we can play good soccer and win and entertain our fans from Houston. So, rewarding them, rewarding ourselves tonight overall. We're very pleased to get that out of the way. Coaches can say whatever they want, but you want to get your first win. It helps quite a bit. The mood in there is very good. And the message now is to grow and get better and make sure that we can put this type of performance on at home consistently, because I do believe it's a recipe for getting into the postseason. It's twofold. We wanted to continue to be direct at times and push them back, and I think that message they put into action right away. The last 2 games coming out of halftime, we've given up goals. So that was a real message at halftime, to make sure that we're dialed in that first 10 minutes and we're the better team. But I will say this, I know that team very well, Austin, and they got a little leggy in the second half. But that's not saying anything about our performance. Our performance was a high level, and at times in the seasons you have to take advantage of teams that are a little heavy-legged. I think that was also part of it. Corey's ability to give us a little bit more structure in the defensive side right now, and also threaten the line with his pace and his repeat sprint ability, I thought was the right call for this game. Sebas has been great. He's been a pro. He's working really hard at training, and I thought he gave us really good minutes when he came on. Bassi, you can see his quality, and that's why we got him. And the reason, he was going to start on game 1, but he got an injury late, and then he was out for a little bit, so his fitness levels weren't great for New England. He came in, got some minutes, looked good. We played him against York on the weekend, and he continued to show us that he's a gamer and he's a guy that needs to be on the field. So I thought his performance was he had a really high level today, helping us keep the ball. Makes a lot of little plays to add up possessions, and he's got a final ball, which is something we're lacking right now. As far as Daniel Steres, I thought he was as good as anybody. That's an unnatural spot for him, and he took it. He took his task really well. I thought he controlled that side for most of the night. He's not a guy that's going to go end to end like Tate on the other side, but he was disciplined, and he made the plays that mattered over the night. But collectively, we were good. Everybody showed up and played at a 7-8 level, and that's what it takes for us to win games in this league. We can't have 1 or 2 guys not showing up. So if we can do that consistently, we'll give ourselves a chance.
Just good to get a win at home, something we needed. 0-2 start, we need to get some points, get the ball rolling, and get some confidence going in the season. So you'd like to do it against a in-state rival and a team that's got a good offense and should be at the top again this year. So good win. We know coming back here, we wanted to put on a good show for the fans. They all came out. It was great to see tonight. The place was loud. But like I said, I think it gives us some confidence moving forward. It's just the first step, get some points on the board, and we should bring that into next week and the weeks following. They try to push a lot of numbers forward and get some crosses in. And I think we just stayed organized and kind of knew what they were going to do. The midfielders did a great job of helping track back behind their shoulders as well. But I think we kept the pressure on them, and we didn't make it easy for them to get into the spots they wanted to get into. Texas state rivalry right here. We didn't do well last year, and we wanted to come out and show that we deserve to be back at the top in Texas here and do it for the fans, because we know what it means to them, and we want to see them cheering like they were tonight and have something to cheer for. So for us, big win. We had a great way to start the season at home, and we're just going to carry on from here. The last 2 games before this, we'd kind of let ourselves down a little bit coming at halftime, so it was a big focus to come out with the right mentality, right energy, and just be on the front foot because we were coming out here to win this game, nothing else. So we were coming for 3 points. We did well to kind of control the game, calm it down in the first half, but we wanted to go for it in the second half. Yeah, it feels great. I mean, as defenders, that's what we're trying to do. We keep a shutout. We're going to get a lot of points and more wins than losses.
3 games in, this is your second season with the team. Do you feel a change in this team going forward? Granted, it's just 3 games in, but do you feel there's something different here brewing?
Yeah, I mean, we have a good squad this year. There's a lot of energy coming just in Houston in general about this year and the changes that have been made. So we feel it, and I know, like I said, the first 2 games weren't exactly how we wanted it to be, but we always knew it was going to be tough. So we're using this as a stepping stool or whatever you want to say to boost us into the rest of the season. It's a long year. It's the first game, and it's always good to start off on the right foot at home to make sure, we make this place a fortress.
Very good.